快80了，干嘛？是钱吗？你要给我很多钱吗？
Am I missing something?
干嘛
What do you mean?
？What do
I
What do you mean?
Do you know that you represent one of the most iconic brands in all of sports?
Yes, of course.
So, then, you think we just give signature shoe deals away?
No. I don't think that
No,
corporations.
you know what? I'm gonna talk for a minute. You did plenty at the press conference.
什么东西啊？
Hold up. Who does he think he's talking to, Brian?
DJ, hey, just sit down and listen to him. It's important. Hear him out.
Listen,
还
DJ,
是在演戏啊？
I like you a lot,
在骗？
and I love your game. But this company, this brand, is pretty discriminating when it comes to endorsement deals, let alone signature shoe deals. Now, the guy that we signed, he fills up a stat sheet, and then he fills up the locker room afterward. He's a team player on and off the court. But this guy, at the press conference, are you kidding me? Looks like he should be in the D League.
D League。
Look, DJ, you can walk away from this deal anytime that you want. But you need to know that we have a marketing team that believes in you and believes in this shoe. They're working on a billboard campaign right now that is great. And from the commercials that I've seen, oh man, we are talking amazing.
好烦哦！
So think
打个
about
电动还要被念。
Think about it if this is something that you really want to do. And if you're still on board, you just know that we need you to carry yourself more appropriately, especially when you're in front of those cameras.
Man, forget this. Forget you, man. I'm DJ. You need me.
His
Wait,
loss.
I'm
Wait,
gone, Brian.
Okay, look, I'll fix this, okay? It's not a loss.
Trip.
DJ.
我也不爽啊！我
DJ
要去球霸那边。
Okay. Okay.
好来，跟我解合约吧，我不需要你了。我还不立马穿 Nike 的鞋子呢。力量、体力85够高，速度点不了，这可以到60吗？刚好也不能到60。弹跳力、主攻、控球哦，控球就很够了。 篮板到71，可我想抓篮板也没有多难啊。主攻只能到69，超解吗？啊，都到60好了，至少看起来心情比较好。力量，真不知道点什么弹跳力都60，啊，钱不够。 79了，我79了，来吧，赛季的最后一场。
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Hey everybody, Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. We're wrapping up the NBA regular season in style here on 2K Sports. Tonight we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers as they play against the Los Angeles Clippers. Well, for the Clippers, in the 8th spot in the Western Conference, they're right there on the cusp of the postseason. A strong finish would serve them very well. And it's hard to believe after a long
打球啦！ 打球啦，传球啊，给球啦，球球球，也把你手中的球给我，给球。哎，没进。球球球，哎，球球球球。不弱。巴斯比特 ，yes。
The bright lights and tall buildings of downtown Los Angeles setting the scene for us here tonight.
34-39。
We are live at the Staples Center for a Western Conference contest with tip-off. Interesting strategy, DA. Thank you. Jordan shoots a high percentage from the field. You can't fault him for using that logic. Here we reach the end of the line. Final game of the year, Brent, for those teams moving on to the postseason. Talk about the difference in one's mindset.
There's always a huge difference in what it is that a young player who's never been to the playoffs experiences versus teams who've been there before. But really this comes down to the coaching staff and the scouting in terms of how you're going to prepare mentally for the matchup that's at hand. You start to dig deep into the opposition. You start to dig deep into the individual matchups you're going to have in a series. And it's time to lock in because it's money time.
Yeah.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. So for the Lakers right now, ball runs point with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope to his side. They're the backcourt. Angle is the 4 with Lopez in the middle. And it's Slim in at the 3.
你们想去包算了。
Teodosic the pass to Gallinari. Caldwell-Pope brings the double team. Here's Teodosic, and it's blocked, but he stays with it. Count the basket.
And where's the help? Obviously, a missed rotation. Something they're going to want to patch up.
Well, you have to be able to trust each other on the defensive end of the floor. Otherwise, the whole thing is just going to crumble.
Pass it to Slim. And this
没想到还蛮好打的。
And guys, he saw his chance to earn a little camera time there and took it.
Rocking the rim with some major force.
And typically, he is not the major force in that regard, but good enough to punish a soft defense on that play.
Gallinari against Randall. 4 on the shot clock. Shot off the pick. Misses off the right iron.
And the defense cannot afford to be that lazy. You got to be up on the shooters at all times, especially at the mid-range.
The shot's good from Slim.
That's 3 straight shots to fall here.
耶，我现在是外线射手了，我不一样了，哇！走了，
Randall
哎，
grabs the board.
And right now, they're like a light switch in the off position. 1 of 5 so far, not an ideal start.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Knocked loose. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles.
耶，意外的好打哎他。
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the
哇，
attack.
进了。
Well, terrific anticipation using the hands. How are you not protecting the basketball in that situation?
Lopez a screen. Here's Slim, and it's thrown down hard. with
On
both hands.
fire.
And that's
On fire.
such solid fundamental basketball on display right there, guys.
You talk about it all the time, Greg. Yeah, great use of the pick to set up the dunk.
Well, that's a play that only works by practicing over
我没
and
跟他要求。
over and having a great rhythm with your teammate. You could see the
这
timing
这
there.
我有要。
Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Puts it up. Tries again. He can't hit that time. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. Defeated by the Pelicans in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
何况我不知道为什么，就是你只要一推他屁股，那种球一定会进，基本上。
Game, it's just not going to be your night.
Yeah, you check the stat sheet and you can dominate just about every other facet of the game, but it's not going to make up for anything if you shoot the ball.
我都还没
at
站
such a
定位，他
low
就要
percentage.
给，我根本没有按传球哎。
Gallinari with the ball.
哇，
This one
爆
is
啊！
a bucket's good. He'll
我好不容易等到 mismatch，
Danilo possesses a deceptive strength that he uses so well on plays like that. Got to the hoop plus the foul.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
Lopez a screen. Here's Slim. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Here's Teodosic. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Basket good.
Pretty ferocious and sheer determination shown on that one. Easy to see why he gets those easy scoring opportunities.
And one.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Montrez here. The Lakers have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
Willie Reed, he's checked in for the Clippers.
Looking comfortable there from the line. Knows he needs to come through for his team at the charity stripe.
哇，我变自干王了，16分都是我拿的，我现在才发现。好防守。
Do you have a moment that you describe as your favorite with that team?
I think my favorite moment, Kevin, was playing a game against the Phoenix Suns and ended up being a very close and competitive contest.
大哥，
and ended up making a game winner against the Suns. The coolest part about it was after the game, Charles came by as I was making my way out of the arena. He came over and said, "Nice job, bro." I appreciated that very much.
And already you're seeing great execution from both teams.
Yeah, lots of points early, and the game plans on both sides, at least offensively, working to perfection. Such astounding shooting right now from him. He is untouchable from the perimeter. What a performance.
Inside, it's tipped.
没拿下来，糟糕，我的。
Gallinari missing.
And those are the kind of shots you like him taking. Even though he missed it, the offense will take those.
The Clippers trail. Williams kicks to Jordan. Here's Teodosic. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against New Orleans.
Well, I think he was especially impressive on the glass. The defense had no idea what to do with it.
Dishes to Lopez. Here is Slim. Gallinari covering. Lopez, a screen on Williams. 5 to shoot. It's Caldwell Pope with the drive. Slim passes to Lopez. Randall kicks to Caldwell Pope. Back to Randall. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Jacks up a 3. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touch by Caldwell Pope. A post-All-Star break look now, and now the breakdown between three-pointers and other shots have been for Los Angeles.
And clearly they haven't been shy about launching
哇，我真是一人球队，自己得
That's the
18
way the
分。
league has been going, and they are certainly embracing that trend.
Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. No good from Slim. Clippers have gone an even 50% from the field. They are 7 of 14 for the game. Reed kicks to Gallinari. Lopez with the steal. And here's the fast break. Stops. Pops. Here's Randall. Tries again. Fouled in the a three-point play chance coming up.
难道他跟我一样是？哎，来跳那个舞有点煞气。
Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
For the Clippers, Austin Rivers comes in for Williams. And it's Patrick Beverly in for Teodosic. Wells is checked in for Los Angeles. Clarkson comes in for Ball. And Beverly kicks to Jordan. And DeAndre Jordan puts it down.
Man, there are not many times where DJ does not just rip that rim down.
Here is Slim. Gallinari covering. And Randall throws it down.
That's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And to me, this is why they're winning, guys. Unlikely players stepping up huge against a defense that's really nowhere to be found.
Oh, a good open look, and he sprays it home from 3.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Beverly dishes to Jordan. And goes in. Jordan's got 6.
I love the commitment there from DeAndre Jordan. You're not stopping him when he's that close to the basket.
And Lopez has it in the corner. And it
Yo,
goes the
hold it.
Lakers from deep.
That's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Beverly the pass to Reed.
永远只是想
Back to Beverly. Jordan sets the pick for Beverly. Stolen by Clarkson. From 12 feet out.
我要按欧洲步别跳动。
Molinari with it. Now
2
guarded
次
by
快攻
Slam.
我都打得很烂，每次都变成这样。救命！
A floater. It's hauled in by Los
谢
Angeles.
大哥救。
Randall's got his 3rd rebound on the night.
Right now, he's just out of sync. A lot of
Wow.
shots ripping out. He's got to try to find something different.
Aggressive coming out of the gate here, guys. Wow.
And already the lead is significant. Excellent play on both ends.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here. As we've seen, many teams play a little bit of a soft zone defensively. It's the best way to counteract that when you're trying to run your half-court offense.
Well, the best way to counteract anybody who's softening up on the backside of the zone is to overload that side of the court, Kevin. So now all of a sudden, if you make a shift with more players on one side of the floor, there's no way for 3 to cover 2 on the backside. That's where teams can gain incredible advantage.
Shot clock at 5.
秒。
Here's Rivers. Got a piece of it.
早知道我就去捡球了。
24-second violation.
在那边乱跳。
Well, with this break in the action, let's see
好
which
吧。
players have had the hot hand lately. Here are the top scorers in the past month.
猛奔。
Take a look at Slim, leading the
40
league in
球
points
分。
per game. Such a great player.
够
What
了
a
吧？
performance offensively. Something has really clicked with his game over this stretch.
Shoots it up.
哇，
It's
竟然
a
还是没
handout.
进。
He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up a little more sense of urgency.
Here's Beverly.
哦哦，
Here's
怎么
Thornwell.
怎么变传球了
Sinks the triple.？
哎哎
Thornwell had
哎，
himself
电动
going
啊
for！his first points of the game on the deep ball.
He might not have the long range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
哇，给他
And
控
he
球，
completely
蛮
threw
废
the
的。
timing off on that jumper. That is how you D up.
Playing with tremendous aggressiveness without fouling. That's an excellent job.
Left side Nance. And there's the pass to Slim. Out to Nance.
我也会。
Pass to Slim. Los
交给你。
Angeles needs
篮板有
another
我。
shot here. And that one drops
合作
for
无
him.
间。
Nance has got his second bucket tonight.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Pass to Thornwell. Read a screen. There's the pick. Passes it to Thornwell. From
他不是说
downtown.
换防
His
了
second
吗？
shot goes in off to a good start. 2 for 2.
And the way that DJ
没有
uses
办法，
his
就不要
screen
乱
right
讲
there
话。
on that screen, this is why his teammates like to play in those possessions with him.
No good from Slim.
Well executed, great rhythm. You've got to finish that.
Well, it's like Thanksgiving out there, carving out space off the screen. Just couldn't complete the play.
Kicks it to Beverly. Takes a 3. Rebounded by the Lakers. Coming into this having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
And you know what? Up against a weak defense, they were allowed to do pretty much whatever they wanted.
What I
Yep.
like, though, besides that, is that they just didn't settle for it because weak defenses, you could take bad shots. That's not what they did here tonight.
Lakers shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. There's 57 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Feeds to Rivers. He kicks to Reed. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession.
Some turnovers necessary. That one, not so much.
Clippers trail by 14. Gallinari is out there with Thornwell. Then it's Williams. Then there's Harrell. And it's Teodosic in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Gallinari on the wing.
有人被打了吗？
Harrell setting the
有
pick
人
for
被打了
Gallinari.
吗？
Shoots over ball. And it's Gallinari missing. Lakers leading by 14. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, guys, Slim in the last outing against the Rockets was terrific. He had 55 points, and that was just the start of it. He wound up with a triple-double in what was quite a display for him. He put up great numbers and a terrific effort. It's not a game that anyone wanted to miss. And he'll be looking for a repeat performance tonight, Kevin.
Thanks for checking in, D.A. He was phenomenal for them in that game. It was fun to watch.
And not just fun for us, but it had to be fun for him as well. Everything was working, and he just seemed to enjoy and embrace every minute of it.
And I love having fun. Fun comes at a cost, and that cost is work and effort. So let's not get too far away from that tonight. He was a workhorse in this one.
Here's Teodosic. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. Williams kicks to Gallinari. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. 7 points for Gallinari.
And really, Gallinari makes that one look so easy. He knew before he got the pass he was going to launch that jump shot. He did just that.
Got that bucket in no time at all. And it's now 26 points for Slim.
And he has his fingerprints all over this first half. He is just shooting it so efficiently.
A nice shot by Gallinari.
Yeah, he's had bad first quarters before and has dug himself out. Here's another one tonight.
And Milos Teodosic, one of the bigger names in basketball, not to play in the NBA last season, Greg.
Yeah, I mean, the Clippers brought him over from Europe to help kind of ease the loss of Chris Paul. He's a terrific playmaker. He's one of the best passers in the world. And not young, but respected by many around the globe.
Here's Randall.
他照着我就好啊！我干嘛按不管呢？吓到了，吓到了。
They get it back. Here's Williams. That one is good. He's only missed one shot.
啊，我可以好好停反就好了。
If they're going to win this game, he's going to require just a little bit of help. Many of the shots he's taking are finding the hoop.
Randall score the basket, his third after 5 shots.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Williams dishes to Harrell over Lopez. And the Clippers getting another bucket right there.
You know, he didn't score the ball much in the first quarter, but he has been really, really solid during the second quarter. I expect a big game from him now.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. Ray, you've played for 6 different teams. What does it feel like to have to go in and prove yourself to a whole new group of teammates and coaches, a new fan base, all of it?
I think those situations can all change dramatically, Kevin. If you're in the league for 5 or 6 years, there's a good understanding that you're there for a reason. You're just shifting addresses and cities at that point. And I think guys have an understanding and respect for what you bring to the table because they know your game will travel. One thing Danilo Gallinari has been his whole career is consistent. I know he's had some injuries to deal with, but he's always scored in the teens, about 15 points for his career in the league, and it's pretty efficient from the three-point line, especially as a stretch big, shooting in the high 30s from beyond the arc. So that's some quantity and some quality.
Slim passes to Randall. Here is Slim. Reed covering. The pass to Slim. And Jeffrey Bush coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And for Gallinari, the major change in his game, Brent, has been his willingness to get to the line. Other than that, he's kept the same style of play.
Yeah, positives and negatives to that, Kevin. If you don't make any kind of changes in your game and you looked on as one-dimensional, but because he's 6'10", 6'11", has that ability to stretch you out and shoot threes, Danilo Gallinari is an impact player on the offensive end of the floor.
And really, the defense didn't do a lot to fight around that screen on that possession.
Lakers leading by 12. Ball kicks to Randall. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Lopez. That shot off. Some solid defense from Reed. Rivers dishes to Reed. There's the feed to Gallinari. Over Randall. And it's Gallinari missing.
And when he's this close, he's got to make it. The defense was pretty good, but just shouldn't miss that.
Lopez passes to Slim.
Too easy.
Dunking it hard with one hand.
Too easy.
How about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that
A
dunk?
nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. And Beverly kicks to Reed. They set the screen. Now the dish to Beverly. And it's off from three-point range. And Los Angeles guys shooting 53% in the second quarter. Good ball movement, yielding good looks.
And great job from beyond the arc this quarter. They are now shooting the three at almost 60% for the game.
And ball comes to help. So it's the Lakers now. Picked by Randall. Lopez right side. Caldwell Pope outside. Here is Slim. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. Ball dishes to Randall. Here's Slim.
Yeah.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Now that we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for the last handful of seasons for Lopez.
It's a concerning trend for him. Whether he's lost some strength or just isn't putting in as much effort on the glass as he used to, he's not rebounding nearly as effectively anymore. And that's something that needs to change.
DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Los Angeles.
That's how you attack.
Awesome.
We have a lot of great jumpers in the league, but DJ makes a statement every time. Elbows above the rim that time.
Ball with the bucket.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Caldwell Pope brings the double team.
太好打破 team 了。你要相信，相信我们微笑。啊！太早按了，太早按就会集气，脑再试一次。
Now here's Beverly. He's guarded closely.
他就这样被我们 double team 打了3次。我应该会。
So it's the Lakers now. Here's Slim, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Yeah, and Ball, transcendent talent, I think, has a real skill for finding his teammates when they have those good looks at the rim.
我以为他就会出手啊，就忘记了。
Holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. The scoring had.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Contavious Caldwell-Pope. And Contavious, you guys were getting a lot of offensive rebounds in the first half. How important was that?
Oh, man, that was important, man. We got to keep.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third. Slim having a dominant impact in this game.
And how about that? Already through 2 quarters and some change. He's got a double-double.
Well, it's an impressive performance thus far, but it goes beyond just his ability right now. He's just simply outworking the opponent.
So for the Lakers right now, Randall is the 4 with Lopez in the middle. Ball runs point with Contavious. They're the basketball. And it's Slim in at the 3 spot. And the Clippers making a change here. Harrell's checked in. To the middle. And out of bounds. And the Lakers gain possession. And a quick check now. The NBA's top rebounders. Take a look at Slim. No doubt one of the most efficient rebounders in the game.
And guys, his rebounding has taken a lot of pressure off their other bigs. It frees those guys up to contribute in a lot of other ways.
Brett, when you were playing in Seattle, those were the best assist years statistically of your career. What led you to become such a catalyst for that offense?
Well, it was interesting just as I finally got an opportunity to start to play with the basketball as a two-guard a little bit more in Seattle, trying to play a little bit more up-tempo. And again, I'll mention opportunities because of Gary Payton getting double-teamed. It opened up situations for me, Kevin, where I could be a bit more creative as the off-guard.
And you loved that, didn't you?
Oh, I love playing that way. I wish I had more years of doing that. Kind of the run-and-gun style that Phoenix employed for most of the mid-2000s with that 7 seconds or less. I could have been agreeable with that.
Randall passes to Slim. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. There's the pick. Here's Ball. The pick gave him all the room he needed, and he knocks down the chain. Ball's got 9 points.
And you've got to stay with Ball off that pin down. He's very smart at knowing how to position himself in these situations.
Stolen by Caldwell Pope.
还是抄到了吗？
13 feet away. They get it again. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Clearly a foul.
The first free throw is good. And he can't hit the second. The Clippers really having a tough go here.
哎，不换。
Here's Teodosic. 5 points in the game. Jordan at the elbow.
投啊投啊，有种投。
Knocked away. And it's out of bounds. The Clippers able to retain possession here.
And checking out the numbers for Lonzo Ball. Some nice work from him over the last 10 games. He's putting up about 12 points a game, 5 assists, and 3 rebounds. Just solid all-around performances we've been seeing from him, delivering night in and night out.
And I like it when stars do exactly that. It's not just about scoring 50 or 40 or 30. It's about making plays consistently.
And here is Los Angeles now. Randall is screen on Gallinari. To the paint, up off the screen. And Randall throws it down.
And just keeping his teammates involved. This is the kind of leadership you like to see.
Well, you can trademark this brand of basketball, running through the progressions and working around for decent looks.
哇塞，哇塞，哎，什么超级组合技能？8766。
Love the amount of attempts he's getting.
我说比分。
Randall is screen on Gallinari. To the inside.
哇，这飞。
That misses off the backboard.
And when he's this close, he's got to make it. The defense was pretty good, but just you shouldn't miss that.
Rebound by Slim.
Wonderful defense, staying active around the rim and then really putting the shooter in a tough spot.
Took him no time at all on that one. Ball's got 4 points in the quarter.
And Ball has tremendous confidence in that shot. As soon as the pass hits his hands, he's ready to pull up.
And the Clippers call time here.
And one thing they'll discuss are the defensive rotations. The other is in the matchups.
We're seeing very little help defense on the inside, and even when there is help, it's been ineffective.
And the Lakers making a change here. Ingram's checked in, and let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, we know the Clippers are one of the best teams in the league, but are they good enough to win it all? Coach Doc Rivers talked about overcoming the teams they face. He said the Big Three in Boston, put them together, bam, we won. We had Miami, Golden State, but there are teams that still poke.
Yeah.
Dallas did it, and that's what we're trying to do. Kevin?
And with Doc in control, the Clippers, DA, they'll always be in contention for a title. Thanks so much for that terrific report. Reed kicks to Gallinari. Pass to Teodosic.
他也不会，不要换防。哦，87啊！
Pocket 6. Dishes it to Williams.
篮板，我的。
Los Angeles with another miss.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the chart.
And it's Ingram missing.
我太了解我队友。
Lacking a little bit of confidence allowed the defender to recover and contest that shot.
Jordan the screen.
我，也去Jordan。啊，算了，不要打不进。
He has 5.
他不会进，
And
哎，
Jordan gets it to go. Jordan's got 10
连续
points.
Jordan 会
Well, there is such a thing as this, Kevin. DeAndre Jordan just too long.
他本人应该是
Does
投
not
不
pay
进
the。defense any mind with those kind of shots.
Lopez outside to the right side. Lopez sets a screen for Ball. Lopez passes to Slim.
哎，好恐怖，好恐怖！
Slim's got 41.
He's hit the
该两个大手
proverbial
这样一下过来，
switch,
吓死我了。
effortlessly finding different ways to score.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And out of bounds is one
这
of
太
the
靠
change possessions.
And a moment
这种
now
阿
to
力
look
以为
at
要
the
传
numbers for Brook Lopez.
9468
Over the last month, he has been spectacular.
9468
7th in field goal percentage, 16th in free throw percentage. And of course, rim protection always at a premium. That's an important part of his game. Top 20 in block spurt.
And back to his phenomenal efficiency from 3, top 10 in
我
the
的
league.
啊
His
我太早跳
consistent
了
shooting creates so many openings in the defense. Hey, Greg, when you look at all the dunks that DeAndre Jordan has on his resume, it's pretty impressive.
And Jordan, I feel, is even underrated with his dunking ability. Very agile. You can see that in warm-ups as well as the dunk contest. His unmatched power when attacking the rim, really unprecedented. He may be the best athlete in the league.
你行吗？
Wide open. That one wide left.
That's a
他真的好
wide,
酷哦
wide open
现
shot.
实也蛮弱的。
Sadly, he came up short.
Rivers kicks to Beverly.
哇，点击Jordan那边积极要
He
位，
feeds it to Reed.
日流
Back
不会
to
投篮
Beverly.
线，
Good ball movement here by the Clippers.
给你给你。
Reed dishes to Beverly. From deep, Gallinari.
我的
Well, Pope with some nice D.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Here's Ingram.
放心，篮板还有我。
Knocks
啊，
down the
进
three
了。
ball.
给你。
No stopping Ingram when he's in a rhythm like this, especially when he gets a pass in a spot he loves to pull from.
Pass to Jordan. He dishes it to Rivers.
还好，还好，还好，还可以。没事，没事。
Clarkson against Beverly.
对对对。
Ingram with the
啊
steal.？
什么？怎么了吗？
And slam dunk by Ingram.
And the speed of Ingram is not easy to keep.
我队友都要这样，顾忌一下他们不会认真打球，一刷篮马上就变强。
Beverly against
有啊，也
Clarkson.
有了嘛。
And Beverly kicks to Rivers.
我现在打 PF。
Jordan sets the pick for Rivers. Shot clock at 5. And that one hits back iron. The Lakers have gone 8 of 13 on shot attempts to begin the second half. And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go.
Yeah, maybe a little luck, maybe a little bit of heart. Both of those at play here. He's getting every offensive rebound.
Shots good from Slim.
Well, the defense looking at him like a Rubik's Cube. They cannot figure
我明
him
选就是
out.
中距
He
离射手
continues to light him up from the field.
我一直
More
在打 low
importantly,
post。
they're winning.
Read a screen, and it's
完了完了，他恼羞了，我队友恼羞
That's
了。
his first foul. Brent, for the NBA, it's been a very prosperous time over the last couple decades. What do you think has been the key factor or factors in the growth and the popularity of the game?
Kevin, I think the game speaks for itself and always will. The NBA, to me, is the greatest game that we get a chance to watch. Athleticism and poetry and motion. But one of the things at its foundation and core that I've loved is that the guys that are carrying the mantle for the league right now are likable. And there's nothing that beats likability.
And they appreciate, Brent, I think they appreciate the people that were before them very much.
I think they not only appreciate what's gone before them, Kevin, they're in the moment now, and they appreciate what's going on
终于他们传导了。
in their moment.
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run. Passes it to Zubac. Here is Slim.
啊，我没站好，我应该把他卡好了，是我的错，我陷害他了。
Now here's Beverly. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game.
Got it.
Now here's Rivers. He's guarded closely. 5 on the clock.
这是
From the high post. It's deflected.
Just a little lackluster so far with his effort. He's been very limited due to his poor shooting.
Kicks it to Wells. Here is Slim. Gallinari covering. Here's Slim. And another basket for the Lakers.
Didn't have any problem knocking that one down. Another defensive lapse leading to 2 more.
Clarkson against Beverly.
需要更新。
Harrell setting the pick for Beverly. Over Nance. The Clippers
没人抢赢。我们这么多人在这，没有人一个抢赢。
And Los Angeles guys shooting has been outstanding in this game at 58%.
啊！我的。
But they get it back.
回场了，大哥。其实我好像不用扑，好像好好走过去就捡到球了。真是。
Thornwell,
我要去自投自抢，哎，自肥。
making a change here as well. Danks checked in. They set the screen out to the right wing. Rivers against Clarkson. 6 to shoot. Rivers passes to Beverly. And
超强的。
Beverly's got his second bucket tonight.
A little bit of trickeration with that one. Gets that one to go against the limb.
Wait, did you just say trickeration, GA? I think it's a size disadvantage there that he was willing to attack. You have to develop that skill set and have counters.
The shot's good.
可是我好像碰到球，可还是没拿起来。
Like that he gets out and runs that time. That's well within the wheelhouse of Austin Rivers, finishing on the break.
Here's Nance, and the jam by Larry Nance.
A great feed, and that assist gives him a triple-double. You gotta love that kind of player, able to get it done in just about every facet.
Feeds to Beverly. Clippers moving the ball around. And Slim picks up the foul.
啊？
That is his first foul.
我犯什么规啊？
Yeah, that's a tough call.
我什么都没按啊。瞎爆了，2K 真的瞎爆，我真的什么都没按，我就往他那边那个防守而已。
They've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Gallinari is out there with Montrezl Harrell. Then it's Jordan, and it's Rivers, and it's Teodosic in at the point guard. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Out left to the wing, lets it go from deep. That one's not going to go. So the Lakers will take it the other way.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive. And Wells really has a firm grasp on that mid-range.
又来，到底要几次？
Capable of hitting these shots in bunches.
Here's Slim. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
With the premium placed an outside shooting print plus defensive rules that lessen the need to defend in isolation, will we see guys playing for more years than ever before? Less wear and tear because there's less of it inside in games.
No, it's a great point, Kevin. I think that you're right about that. I also think that whatever we're doing off the court in terms of the players with nutrition and training regimen, that's going to be another reason why players be very effective well into their late 30s and sometimes into their early 40s, which is about my limit, Kev. I'm still effective at 45.
You are. Very effective at 45. That one good for 2.
Still attacking, building on this lead coming down the stretch.
Well, tonight his pinpoint accuracy has been impressive.
Johnson with a screen on deck. Here's Gallinari. The offensive rebound. Johnson uses the glass to finish the layup.
And this is what happens when you fail to block out.
Defensive rebounding just as important as causing the miss in the first place.
太简单了吧！我这小人物上来，练到炉火纯青。
Slim's got 15 points in just the second half. Ennis on the double team. Here's Johnson. Rebound by Slim. Slim's got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. Here's Wells. That shot missing. Some solid defense from Gallinari. And now the fast break. Gallinari with the ball. And that's a foul called on Gallinari. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Willie Reed, he's checked in for Gallinari. To the wing on the left. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Wesley Johnson picks one up. In other sports, the drafts have so many rounds, the scouts have a lot of work to do, but with only 2 rounds in the NBA draft, Brent, can the GM really just cover most of it?
I think the GMs, at least the smartest GMs, Kevin, have a great team behind them that gets out there, gathers as much information as possible, and does as much in terms of not only the play, but the player, the dynamics of the player, his characteristics, what he's about. To bring all that information to a general manager and present it to him before the draft, teams do a great job of targeting guys that they think are going to enhance their roster.
And now the international realm comes into play too.
Well, if I signed you up for my Mediterranean scouting service, Kevin, would you do it?
Yeah, I do it for free.
I'll see you over there.
诶，不知道为什么没有看过《灌篮王》《干篮王》。
Evans kicks to Johnson. Fires the 3. Liggins, no
哇，
good.
强输。
Lakers shooting in the fourth quarter has looked shabby, 38%. Wells passes to Slim.
啊，没
No
进。
good that time. The
我很有把握
Clippers
的
go the
说。
other way with it. Here's Liggins.
12587。
He kicks it to Evans.
12587。
Johnson sends the screen for Evans. Shoots off the screen. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. The Lakers shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. Here's Slim. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul.
And the first one at the line is good. Hey, Brent, we've seen Hall of Fame players become coaches, but often it seems like the smart role player, they sustain more success in that role of head coach. Why is that?
I think, Kevin, a lot of times the role player is a conduit between both ends of the spectrum of your team. He can communicate with the star player. He can also talk to the guy man on the bench and make sure that both of them are getting what it is that they need to be in the best position to succeed. That's why you see a lot of players in that middle ground who do a great job of becoming NBA coaches as they understand the role of each.
And the work ethic, too, because for role players, maybe it hasn't come as easy. Whereas for a superstar, it was too easy.
That's true, Kevin. And how much work do you have to do with the most talented player on your team? It's pretty specific what his role is going to be. I think a role player who ends up being a coach understands the work dynamic of the rest of the team surrounding that player to create a great positive environment around your star.
Ennis on the double team. And Liggins kicks to Johnson. Read a screen. To halt the run. It's tipped. And here's Ennis. The pass to Slim. It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
87，你看你们得分数。
The first one falls. He hits both from the strike.
60分呢。
They're having trouble stopping this run.
And the more trips they continue to come up empty, the more the pressure builds on them.
Liggins, no good.
Yeah, a bit frigid to begin this one. Just can't make anything to get the game started.
Hey, Brent, in other sports, later draft picks often become all-star level players. That seems to be much more rare in the NBA.
我跟自己喊个暂停，让我自己休息一
Kevin,
下。
and there are a lot of great finds for NBA teams in the second round and even late into the second round as guys who make solid contributions not only to their team right away because they might be more mature players that are passed over because the young guys show potential. I think that scouts do a great job of finding that rare talent. Maybe they're selected a little bit more early than they would be in previous drafts. There's much more information out there for fans to get at.
Great positioning on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Johnson the screen. Here's Thornwell.
我卡位是卡。哦，你就换防了，为什么还是要扣我分数啊？
and got a wide open look to knock down the jumper.
They set the pick. Inside, here's Dang, and another basket for the Lakers.
And defensively, you've got to make a greater effort working over the screens.
Yeah, it's a bit of a lazy play right there. You're hoping that the guy misses the shot without really doing your job in challenging it.
Johnson the screen. Stolen by Zubac. Here is Slim. Those three-pointers off the mark.
太逞强了。
Punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Pass to Thornwell.
哇，早。
Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And Los Angeles guys shooting 40% in the fourth. Clarkson passes to Slim. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Well, passing is something he does very well, especially when it comes to leading his man to the right spot.
Ennis on the double team. Reed a screen. Here's Liggins. And two shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And the Lakers get called for the foul. During the pre-draft process, Brent, we're seeing more and more players refuse to work out for certain teams and for a variety of reasons. How would you feel about drafting a player who declined to work out for you?
I think I feel much better, Kevin, if I had a tremendous track record and confidence in the scouts that I have deployed throughout the season who've gone out and seen these players, not just once or twice, but 10 or 12 times over, where we could still make the assumption about what this player can do for our organization without having some personal time or the individualized workout. So it's up to your staff to do their diligence.
1:05 left here in the fourth quarter. Clock at 6. Johnson the screen. Here's Thornwell, and it's blocked.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Lakers.
And this was one that never really was in doubt. An all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And for the year now, they'll have 52 wins under their belt.
And they're going to bring this season series to an end with a very nice victory here today. These teams spent a lot of time on the floor together this year.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Slim.
Not sure what else the coaching staff could ask
for.
66分，命中率66%。Of the game tonight, racking up a triple-double.
Clarkson against Evans. Clarkson with the ball. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they control the game and
超远三分球还是4投2中。罚球王牌，庇护手，全新冠。才23，怎么这么低？66分，11助攻，2个篮板。
The guys back in the studio want to do an interview with you.
Thanks. 罚球 A 加。
Hey, what's up? This is Kenny. You look great out there in that win, and I believe you set a season high in scoring, young man. Is it fair to call this your most complete game?
我打出全面主宰的表现，没错。
Yeah, I would call it complete, in the sense that I was completely dominant. You know, I'm thinking this is just a start, though. You know what I mean? See, I got a good feeling that I'm about to go on a rampage where this is going to be viewed as my weakest game, Kenny.
Wow. Well, just be careful. You got other guys listening.
I got it.
Hey, 哪里找？你好。 D 教练，完了，那太久没去了。
Hey DJ,
怎么突然跳这？
going to do the old Dikembe finger wag.
Yeah, I thought about it.
Should we expect that kind of game from you on a regular basis?
I definitely want to attack people on defense. I mean, coach has been really adamant about us playing on both ends and, you know, playing with energy, and I feel like we did that tonight.
新秀之王就是我，新秀之王。每个都像我，过生活，爱是不可数的吗？为何我还相信？对耶，我把季赛都打完了，季后赛要开始啦！噔噔噔噔。哇，什么？第一轮就对雷霆？我想看一下，我到底几罚？我就有好多罚球，18罚，真棒，18罚，66分，22板，14助攻，2超节，4助攻，没有失误，这才是重点。3分球8投4中，罚球18罚18中，进攻板有6个，可我觉得点击球的应该比我多。进攻板才2个。好了，那今天就先到这里了。下次直播的话，那就是打季后赛啦。好，不管怎样，谢谢大家收看。如果喜欢的话，请记得追踪或是订阅。拜拜。